Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Jones versus Fowler.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Ms. Jones, you say that you and Mr. Fowler have a 2-year-old together, and you're furious that he now denies fathering your 5-month-old son, Adonis. You grew up without your biological father, and you're here to save Adonis from what you went through as a child. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Fowler, this isn't your first time in my courtroom. And once again, a woman is accusing you of fathering her child. Do you believe you are Amira's father?
No, I do not.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Fowler, you are not the father. And just like last time, you are positive that you are not this baby's father. Ms. Jones, so you're furious that he accepts one child and not the other?
Yes.
Explain.
Like, every time he comes to see his son, his 2-year-old son, he forgets about Adonis. Like, when other people get in his head, Adonis don't exist. But when we all alone, that's his son.
No, I don't believe it's my child, Your Honor. I don't. I hope out the best way I can.
Look
I hope out the best way I can, but I don't think I'm a father.
You don't help him.
That's
you
a lie,
never
Your
did
Honor.
nothing for my son.
Lying.
I'm the
Stop
mother.
lying. Stop lying.
I always did everything for my son.
Stop lying.
You never did nothing for him, just like you never did nothing for Kimari.
Right, whatever. So if
So,
I'm at work, who's
Only
supposed to
time
take
he
care of the kid?
contact me is when he drunk and he want to have sex.
Whatever.
All right.
Whatever. This is a lie. Whatever.
So
How? We just had sex 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we was drunk.
Right, that's the only way you contact me.
all right, listen. Let's deal with Adonis. But I will say, you all just repeating the same mistakes, and that's why you keep ending up here.
I love him.
Well,
He's
you
the
might.
I always wanted to be a family with him.
I don't love her. I don't love her.
Oh.
I don't want to be in a relationship with her. I don't.
And this is exactly what I had to go through.
Even if Adonis is my child, I don't want to be in a relationship.
This is exactly what I had to go through ever since Kimari was a baby. He brought other females around him.
Lies.
He had another female push
Lies.
my son in a stroller.
How many guys I coach you with in your house, though?
Okay, but hold on.
And none of them I slept with.
Right.
Listen,
And
Miss Jones. But you went and got pregnant by him again, potentially. And now he's denying that he is Adonis's biological father. You say you love him, he says he don't love you.
I'm going to bed having sex with another
You
guy.
did not.
She
You're
was
lying.
necking, the guy was necking, I dropped Kimari off.
But the woman that you
And that
brought
he-
here last with, you was cheating on her during the time I tried to become a family with you.
But we wasn't
With
together.
Kimari.
We wasn't together.
How?
We wasn't together.
Oh.
Just because you have a baby by somebody, that don't mean you got to be with them. Simple.
But text messages prove it
Point
all.
blank, period.
Text messages prove it all.
So
Text messages prove it all.
listen.
I guess.
This right here is just whack.
To be honest,
There's no other word. It really is.
You're right.
It's so bottom of the barrel. Once he broke off the line, I don't love you.
He never.
If
told me that.
I were you, I'd be here for my son.
He never told
No,
me
you
that.
still trying to argue with him, Miss Jones, to get his attention.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I'm
No,
not the judge
don't
at
talk.
postpartum.
Don't start talking. Now, you can keep rolling around with him and having sex with him every 3 weeks and giving yourself away to him for him to come up in this courtroom and let you know that you don't mean anything to him. Or you can follow my lead and let me lead you out this mess towards the truth and towards somewhere where you can become the respectable young lady and the mother you need to be. Now, you follow my lead. I ask the questions, give me the answers, and I'm gonna get you to the truth. So now, what was your relationship like after Kimari was born?
The same. He barely was coming over there to see him.
That's a lie.
So when you meet, you just basically having sex, no strings attached, no real friendship, no relationship, you get pregnant.
Half of the time he was coming to see Kimari, he wasn't. He was just sleeping with me.
I
That's
get
a lie.
that. So, but he accepted the fact that Kimari was his son.
Yes.
So now, take me to the place when you get pregnant with Adonis. What's going on with you all then?
When I told him I was pregnant with Adonis, he said the baby might be mine. That's what he said. He said that baby is mine. You don't know who your baby father is? That baby is mine.
That's
that baby
a lie.
is mine.
I just told him baby's not mine.
So now how did
I'd
you
be
find out, Mr. Fowler, how did you find out Ms. Jones was pregnant with Adonis?
My family members seen her and asked me was I the father. So I asked her, and she always say, you might be, you might not. So I take that as no, I'm not the father. You have to know your dates, mama. You got to.
The dates add up the same around the time Kimari was born. My son's birthday, Kimari's birthday is November 16th. His birthday is November 2nd.
All right, but during the time before February,
what does that have to do with anything?
The dates add up. Around the same time I got pregnant with Kimari is around the same time I got pregnant with Adonis, and he was the only woman I was sleeping with. Besides, it was him and another person, but he's for sure the father.
Ms. Jones told me that she was in a whole relationship.
You knew I was in a relationship. You ruined my relationship.
No, I did not.
You did.
That wasn't logical, what you stated. If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Were you sleeping with one or two people during the window of time when Adonis was
I broke up with my other
conceived?
boyfriend and I
It was
gonna
more than
sleep
two
with
people,
him.
Your Honor.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
So wait. Ms. Jones, you are saying...
How many kids do you have?
Hold on. You had another boyfriend, but you broke up with him to be with Mr. Fowler.
Yes.
Lies.
Yes.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
That's a lie.
So now, hold on. Let's get to the timeline, because you say, Mr. Fowler, the dates ain't right. Let's get to the dates.
I had sex with him February 9th, the day after my
Lying.
period.
We had sex. Sex February 14th,
Can you let me talk?
Day.
Are you gonna let me talk?
February 14th.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Let her finish.
Okay.
I had
Go ahead,
sex with him February 9th. That was the last day. The last day of my period was February 8th.
Lies.
I had sex with him February 9th.
Lies.
I had sex with him again March 14th. During that time, I've been telling him I was pregnant already because I get my period every first of the month.
Lies.
March 1st came, I did not get my period. We had sex again March 14th. I found out I was pregnant March 24th.
Lies.
Okay, and Adonis was born...
In November.
In
November
November.
2nd.
Yes. Your Honor, me and her had sex the day of Valentine's Day. I went to her house. I dropped my son off. She cooked. I stayed, and I spent the night. And I left the next morning.
You're lying. You don't even, you have sex with so much females, you don't even know who.
I guess, whatever.
Hold on.
That's what I have to deal with.
If you had sex with her in February,
Yes.
and Adonis was born 9 months later, why are you questioning it?
Because she was sleeping with other men. We was not together. When I'm not with her, I don't know what she's doing.
You're going off of what other people is telling you.
Lies.
Be a man and ask me yourself.
Lies.
You can never do that.
Lies. Because we don't got that type of connection.
Why?
We don't got that mother.
Why? Look how you treated me.
That dad
Look how
and
you
mother
treat
bond
me.
towards our son.
So
Look how
hold
you
on.
treat me.
Now I need to understand, what were you hearing or what did you witness?
I'm not the father.
When did you hear that?
She was sleeping with somebody while she was in a relationship. I slept with her while she was in a relationship. Her and the other dude was on and off.
How do you know that?
Do
you have proof?
Yo, and I know she's
Do you
somebody
have
in jail
proof?
with.
You're
I know
not
that.
God.
So hold on, Ms. Jones. Let's ask him. How do you know that?
My sources?
Exactly.
Your source.
I can't talk to Ms. Jones because me and Ms. Jones is always arguing.
No, I'm talking about your proof. I'm talking about how do you know, or why is it you feel you are not Adonis's biological
because I only slept
father?
with her one time.
Well, you know, it only takes once. So now let's move on to a point that really has some credibility. What did you hear, or where did you hear it from? What did you witness?
It was a guy, and he thinks that he's Adonis' father.
Oh.
The dude from the previous relationship that she supposedly broke up with.
Oh, so that guy
Yes.
is asserting that he could be
the father. Yes,
and he
ma'am.
told you that?
Yes, in my face. Yes.
So,
Yes.
Ms.
They're
Jones,
beefing.
Yes.
They can't even speak to each other.
But he was
so
in the house when I was there, though.
And I make sure y'all don't even speak to each other.
But
He
he's
does not
around me
talk
still.
to him. You antagonize him every time you come to my
wasn't
house.
with this guy? So if you broke up with him in November, why
Your
are you still in
Honor,
the house?
Your Honor,
Why
every
is he
time
still
he
in the
comes to my house, any male person that's in my house, he's questioning them. You're not my man.
So
why are you
what?
worrying about who's in my house?
So why you want to sleep with me then?
Why do you want to sleep with me if you don't love me?
Whatever.
That's the question you should be asking yourself.
You should ask yourself that before you even slept with me in the get-go.
neither one of you are impressive.
You right.
So I don't know why we're going on this back and forth where you gonna one-up her and she gonna one-up you. I'm unimpressed. And you mean to tell me that poor Kimari is sitting up there having to listen to this nonsense and Adonis having to listen to this toxic nonsense for two people that don't know when to leave well enough alone? You all are not good for one another.
My
It
son
is no.
disrespects me
I
because
don't-
of him.
I bet he
My
does.
son, mother,
You disrespect me.
go pick
What
up my
type of
son.
father
I
are
go
you?
pick up my son,
You
shoot.
wish that on us bad time.
Miss
Whatever.
Jones, Miss Jones.
Look, that's all I get is
Miss
whatever.
Jones, Miss Jones, Miss Jones. You are raging, but if there's not enough rage in the world to make him care about you. He doesn't. Now, the other problem is, Mr. Fowler, you wrong as the day is long because you know you don't want to be a family with her, and yet you using her as your own personal 7-Eleven, open 24 hours, right? 7 days a week for your convenience.
Your Honor, how can I
No,
fall with a stranger?
no.
How? I didn't-
No.
I wasn't a stranger
Hold
last
on.
night.
I get what you're doing. I get what you're doing. Everybody in here gets what you're doing. You playing with fire.
To be honest, Your Honor, I just need hope. I just need hope to
I
leave
hope
him
it-
alone.
Listen.
Person, I just
And
wanna
you
pray.
know what? We gonna get you some help. This right here, this has been a very emotionally exhausting hearing for you. So I feel for you. I really do. Because this is a lot of time you done spent with this one. Running behind him, trying to make a family, only to have him stand up and talk about how he really has no intention.
I didn't know she was a stranger. How am I supposed to
Listen,
fall in love with a
Mr.
stranger?
Fowler, see, all right, we're gonna go to the results in a minute, but let me take y'all to school since y'all obviously dropped off. This is the school of life. What you all don't understand is that sex and intimacy creates a bond whether you like it or not. Now, it's a bond even without the baby. Put the baby on the top, that's a bond for life. You may not think it is, but it is. You really shouldn't be doing the act if you don't understand the act, because then you'll know where you're at based on the act, and you won't be here in this courtroom. So every woman you lay down with unprotected that ends up pregnant, you want to wonder why she's standing in the courtroom. He's the daddy, he's the daddy, whining about your little raggedy self, because I don't know either. I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I do know is because once you impregnate a woman, there is a connection there that you being crazy and acting a fool, and even you saying I don't love you, can't break. Because if it is your child, that's a piece of you she's carried. Do you get it?
Your Honor, how can you
Do
fall in
you
love with a
get it?
stranger?
Do you get it?
Yes, but how can you fall in love with a
Okay,
stranger?
there you go. So what do you mean?
How can you fall in love with a stranger?
It's not about falling
I
in
never seen
love.
her before.
You
I met her at a
having
party.
unprotected sex with a stranger, and that's why you making babies all over the place. And that's what you gonna stop. So moving on.
After today,
Moving
please-
on.
Please.
Ms. Jones, have you prepared yourself? Because I know you want him to be the father of your child, because you think that's gonna put you 2 steps closer to him saying he gonna be a family with you. I think you know you on the stairway to nowhere. Have you prepared yourself that he might be the father of your child and still not want nothing to do with you?
Yes.
Okay, so we prepared now. We got our materials for class. Now let's get the test results. Jerome. Sitting around here making babies like you making donut holes, muffins, just popping them out. Who got a job?
Me?
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
How you got it?
What you mean how I got it? By working towards getting it.
Good night.
Whatever. So I keep on getting taken care of.
You don't take care
You
of him.
don't take care of him. You don't even have a job.
Are you kidding me?
How you bashing me?
Listen.
You never even, how you got a playpen? How
you
got
all
fridge?
don't even have to bash each other.
Like, good night.
It's written all over.
Please,
That's
please
why I
don't
said
have to.
I knew it. I knew it.
Please.
That's why I asked the question. Who has a job? Nobody. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Jones versus Fowler, it has been determined by this court. This is unacceptable on every level.
How many guys I caught you with in your house, though?
And none of them I slept with.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
And she always say, you might be, you might not. So I take that as no, I'm not the father.
When it comes to 5-month-old Adonis Jones, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Fowler, you are not the father.
Easy and simple.
Well, guess I'll be up here again. I'm not even mad because
Easy and simple.
I'm happy. That's gonna give me a step to leave him alone. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well,
See,
I'm not even mad.
the web we weave. Let me tell you something.
I'm not even mad.
This, look.
Not.
I don't even care for the situation.
Listen, Miss Jones, all the shrugging and listen, this is unacceptable on every level. Mr. Fowler, no, you're not the biological father of this baby. But the way you all are going on, you're gonna be back before me in no time. We have got to get a grip.
I need help.
I know you do. Go out and talk to Dr. Jeff and be honest. And Dr. Jeff, if y'all think I know stuff, he know it all. Don't waste no time with no lies, don't spin no tales, just tell him exactly what's going on. Trust me, he's heard it. Do you understand me? Be honest.
Yes.
Let's free yourself from these lies. These lies will make you sick. Make you lay down with Mr. Fowler. No, I rebuke you, devil. Court is adjourned.